Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is for those who are dreaming of studying in Europe but worried about high tuition fees. The good news is we found one of the best universities in one of the Schengen countries that is accepting applications from international students for undergraduate, masters and PhD programs with tuition fees ranging from just 30 to 750 euros per year. Yes, you heard that right. World-class education without breaking the bank. And guess what? There are no application fees. Plus, if you've previously studied in English, you might not even need an IELTS score. Applications are open right now and will be closing on July 31st, 2024. Successful applicants will be relocating with their families by October 1, 2024. However, if you miss this deadline, right, don't worry, another application phase starts in November 2024, giving you more chances to join this amazing academic community. I would encourage you guys to seize this opportunity to advance your education in Europe without the hefty price tag. Ensure you watch this video until the end as we dive into all the details you need to know and the required documents. The direct link to the university will be displayed in the video so that you can paste it on Google to check out the courses available for English speakers and apply accordingly. Kindly support this channel by giving it a thumbs up, share it with those in need of a cheap school in Europe, and keep watching.
Hello guys, you're welcome to Immigrate with Ammy, and today we are going to be talking about an exciting opportunity for those who are interested in moving to the European Union. We're going to be talking about a university which is one of the best universities not only within the European Union but in the world at large, okay? And I'll be sharing with you some useful information why I consider this as one of the best opportunities for you to move to Europe. Number one is that the university is currently accepting applications. You do not need to pay an application fee, all right? And then apart from that, the tuition fee per year is under 1,000 euros. So it's less than 1,000 euros. The tuition fee is less than 800 euros per year. All right. In fact, it's around 720 something euros that you would need to pay as an international student if you want to study in this university. Okay. And of course, this fee is actually waived if you are from a list of certain developing countries. Okay. And I'm going to show you that particular list. So if you are from any of those countries on that list, you do not need to pay tuition. The only fees you would need to pay is less than 30 euros per year. Okay. And I'll be showing you exactly the application requirements. So if you want to apply for admission, what are the list of documents that you would need to provide? What are the language proficiency requirements? And of course, I'll also be showing you exactly where to submit your application. Don't forget, application is currently on. You can take advantage of this opportunity right away. Okay, and we're talking about the University of Vienna in Austria, okay, which is actually a globally recognized university for education, for research and development as well. This is their homepage, but I'm not really interested in the homepage. I want us to dive right into the useful information for you as an international student. Okay, so let's start with the admissions to master's programs. So they have programs that are either taught in English language or programs that are taught in German language. Okay, if you want to apply for a program that is taught in German language, you would need to provide a proof that you have German language proficiency. Okay, but for programs or master's programs or bachelor's programs or PhD programs that are taught in English language, then you would need to fulfill one of the conditions to show that you have the necessary level of English language proficiency. So here on the admissions page, you can actually see information about the deadlines and the dates for the application, which is very important. The required document, how to prepare your document, how to apply, and then what to do after you have applied for admissions. Okay, let's start first from the study programs that you can apply for at the University of Vienna. They have programs at all levels, including bachelor's levels, master's, and of course the doctoral or PhD level. So let's take a look at the bachelor's programs or diploma programs. These are the undergraduate programs in different study areas. They have programs in art, culture and media, economics, social sciences and law, education, philosophy and religion, history, languages, mathematics, computer science and technology, natural sciences, psychology, health and sport, and of course society and politics. And in each of those study areas, you can see the full list of different programs in each of those areas. So for economics, social sciences and law, you can see the list of programs. For education, philosophy and religion, you can also see them, as well as the specific programs in the other study areas. If we move on to the master's programs, you can see again the master's programs. In this case, they are arranged alphabetically. Okay, so from advanced theological studies to African studies to applied economics to applied linguistics to banking and finance, biological chemistry to business analytics to business informatics to classical philology to computational science to developmental studies to education to environmental science to gender studies to global demography, and a host of other different master's programs that you can apply for at the University of Vienna. They actually have a very long list of master's programs up till zoology that you can apply for at the University of Vienna. Let's move on to the doctoral programs or the PhD programs at the University of Vienna, and they also have, different programs in different areas of discipline. They have doctoral programs in law and interdisciplinary legal studies, humanities, philosophy and education, social sciences, business, economics and statistics, natural sciences, life sciences, psychology, theology, and of course, sports science. For each area of interest, you can click on it and then it will show you exactly the list of programs in those areas. If I click on doctoral program in social sciences, for example, I can see here the curriculum and the field of doctoral research. Okay, so if I click on that, it will show me details about the program that is offered under the doctoral program in social sciences. And you can see the different fields here, right? They have geography, demography, social and cultural anthropology, nursing science, political science, communication, sociology, development studies, psychology, and science and technology studies. So these are the fields of doctoral research under the research area of social sciences doctoral program. You would need to show that you meet the level B2 English language proficiency. And how can you do that? You can do that either through the submission of some evidence or proofs or through the writing of some standardized English test. If you want to write the standardized English test, you can write the TOEFL, you can write the IELTS, the Cambridge English First Certificate, Cambridge Certificate in Advanced English, or the Language Competency Examination. Second part of it is that you can provide some proofs that you already meet that condition, and you can do that in different ways. If the level of English proficiency is not clearly evident in the certificate, then a confirmation by the school administration may be claimed. Okay, so you might need to get like a written letter or declaration from your school to prove your level of English. Okay, now if you have transcript of records or diploma supplement from a recognized post-secondary educational institution with proof of successfully completed English language specific courses with at least 6 ECTS or 150 hours. Okay, the third way is if you have an international baccalaureate diploma according to the regulations of the International Baccalaureate Organization with the subject English, a certificate of the supplementary examination in subject English from the University Preparation Program of Austrian University. So here basically they are just showing you, for example, the different means, okay, that you can use to show that you have the required level of English proficiency. It's either you provide those evidence or you write, one of the standardized English tests. So let's move on to the general rule with respect to tuition and the amount that you would need to pay as an international student. Okay, so they have a general rule and they have like a fixed amount of tuition fee. If you are a non-EU or if you are an international student, you would need to pay a tuition of 726.72 euros plus the student union fee of 24.7 euros per semester. So per semester, you're actually paying a total sum of 751.42 euros. Okay, now they have an exception here, which is student from designated developing countries. So students with a citizenship of one of the following countries are exempt from paying the tuition fee. Okay, so what are these countries? Afghanistan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin Republic, Bhutan, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cambodia, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Haiti, Kiribati, Laos, Lesotho, Liberia, Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Mauritania, Mozambique, Myanmar, Nepal, Niger, Rwanda, Sao Tome y Principe, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Solomon Islands, Somalia, South Sudan, United Republic of Tanzania, Timor-Leste, Togo, Tuvalu, Uganda, Yemen, and Zambia. So if you are from any of these countries, then you are actually exempt from paying the tuition fee. You will only need to pay the student union fee of 24.7 euros per semester, which is great. Let's move on to details about the admission. So the school is currently accepting applications from international students. So the application period started from the 10th of June and it will run all through to 31st July 2024. Okay, they also have a second admission period from 11th July to 31st October 2024. So they actually have like two application phases. One is ongoing and the next one will start from 11th July to 31st October 2024. And then the semester for this application phase will start from 1st October 2024. Okay, if you're interested in the summer semester of 2025, you want to resume in 2025, then they have a separate application period for that. So check out, your availability, check out if you have the required documentation. If you do and you are ready to apply, then they have an application period currently ongoing. So let's talk about the required documentation for the application. So for you to apply for any study program at the University of Vienna, you would need to, have some form of ID document, okay, which is like your passport or your personal ID card, okay. You would need basically to, scan the data page of your ID document. The second list of application requirement has to do with your previous education. So for a master's program, for example, you would need to have your higher education degree certificate and transcript or the diploma supplement, okay. And there is a pre-processing that is required in the form of legalization. So if you studied outside of Austria, imagine you studied in Nigeria, for example, you would need to legalize your educational credentials at the Austrian embassy that is closest to you. All right, so in this case, you would need to now merge into one PDF file your degree certificate, your transcript, and then a document which shows the legalization status of your previous education. Okay, again, you will need to provide proof of English language proficiency or the knowledge of other language. So if the program is in German, for example, you would need to show proof of your German language proficiency. If it's in English, I already spoke about the ways to show the proof of English language proficiency. Okay, and then again, if there are further documents that are specified in the application process of that specific program, then you would need to submit those additional document as well. For example, a lot of programs will require you to write a letter of motivation. You will also need to write that to add to your application pack when you apply. All right, so how do you submit your application? What are the steps to the application? The first step is to prepare the required document, and there are some instructions here that you would need to read through to be sure that you have all of those prepared document ready. Okay, the second step is for you to now finally apply for admission. So if you want to apply for admission, they have a portal called the U-Space where you can apply for the admission, and this is how the U-Space looks like. So this is the U-Space, and what you would need to do as a first-time visitor to this portal is to register an account. So you have to click on this U account registration. If you click on it, you'll be able to activate your account, so you can put in your details, your first name, your surname, your email address. You repeat the email address, your date of birth, you agree to their terms of use of the U account, and then you continue to the second step. Okay, so once you register your user account, you can then log in to start an application to the University of Vienna. So the third step will be for you to actually wait, okay, for an offer of admission or the admission letter. After you have applied for admission, you have to wait for your admission letter. The review of your document by the admission office takes several weeks, and they cannot provide any information regarding the status of your application due to organizational reasons. Okay, so you will actually have to wait until you hear back from them. Okay, so the admission can be granted to you without any supplementary examinations. It can be granted to you with supplementary examinations from the bachelor's program, or it can be rejected due to missing pertinence or qualitative admission requirement. Okay, so there are either three three possible outcomes when you apply. Either they give you admission unconditionally, either they give you an admission with some conditions for you to complete some additional programs, okay, or they reject your application. But either way, they will reach out to you once they are done with reviewing your application materials. Okay, and once you have been admitted, then you can go ahead to pay the tuition fee, pay the student union fee, order the U card, start the visa application process, and your move to Austria. Okay, so guys, we just wanted to present this as a great opportunity. I know that you are looking for a country where you will actually have a residency, you will have mobility. And just to conclude this video, okay, there are a lot of different benefits that you stand to gain if you move to Austria. Austria is a member of the European Union. It's also a Schengen country, which gives you that additional mobility. There are also other open benefits and advantages to you. There are a lot of these master's programs that you can actually use what they call the Erasmus program for, so which allows you to study simultaneously in more than one or more than two different European Union countries. Okay, there are also scholarships available for those levels of study that you can explore additionally as well. But overall, the tuition cost is affordable. This is one of the top universities in the world. Applications is currently ongoing. The requirement for application is quite simple. You can apply either in this current application phase or the one that will start in July. Thank you so much guys for watching. Have a lovely day.